Hello there, my name is Louis Love, and today I'll be showing you how to make the hamburger zombie toy for the Minecraft movie McDonald's Happy Meal. And and this is a kind of like a part two to my Minecraft McDonald's series. Like in our last video, you can see I made the grimace egg right here for the tutorial on that. And today we're basically gonna do the hamburger statue, the hamburger zombie statue. So as you can see here, I made the outline for the hamburger zombie, which is the same basic dimensions as the skin, which I can fly over here for a sec, which is right here. 50 push, which is 4 blocks for each ride, so 4 by 4. Do that 2 times. Up by extend by 12, width of 8, and with a head of 8 by 8. But so like that. But with the arms, you want to actually flip them to the side, over to the side here. Flip them over to 9 degrees, like here. Yeah, to make them out, to make them into the zombie position. So the dimensions are the same, but they just flip horizontal or whatever, just straight hit. But the dimensions are all still the same. So you basically want to do that. You just want to do the outline like that, same as the skin. So same as the skin, but yeah. And now let's head over and start with the build. Okay, and the blocks. Okay, to start off with the build, you wanna need these. You're gonna need these blocks. So you're gonna need some white wool, some black wool, some red wool, some yellow wool, and some lime and green terracotta for the whole build. And now let's head on over and let's start us off with the foot. So, and basically this is gonna be very simple for me, but very simple to build. I mean, sorry. So you want to start off by making a 2 high blocks right here. So 1, 2, and basically wrap this all around like this to make the feet. Like that. Oops. That. This. A little too high. Like that. This. Like that. So this will act as the feet. And now you basically want to do 2 more layers in this pattern. So black, 2 black, 2 white, 2 black again, 2 white, and 2 black again, like this. And basically you want to make this pattern and extend and wrap it around all the entire way around, like this. That. Oops. Like this. And this will act as the hamburger's prison warp that he wears. And basically that'll be it for the legs, except for one part, which I'll get in a second. Like that. So you will basically want to do like this black and white Tim Burton stripe pattern and extend it out all the way to here. Like this. And if you don't want to use wool because you might worry that it will be burned down, try I recommend try concrete to see if you're not comfortable with using wool. Basically, if you're worried about this being burned down, same with the grimace egg in my last video. You don't have to use purple wool. You can, if you want, you can just use purple concrete to make it look basically more like an actual toy and not be able to burn down. So there's that. There's an option there, like that. And so as we're almost done with the legs, right here, you see it's just the same thing. All the way up, the waist. Like that, and then like this, white, like that. It's some more white, like that, and then we have the legs. And then our legs are complete, but we're not done yet. we're gonna make and we're gonna make set the cape a little. So for that, you want to go to this white to the for the first white block layer and put some black wool right here. This will at the end of the cape right here, and basically you want to stand this up all the way to the top, like so, like this. All the way to the waist, like that. This will act as a cape. And might as if and while we're here, might as well extend it all the way to the top because if you worry about texturing, it's just basically the same thing as the pants, which I'll get in a second, except for one specific detail, which I will go over in a sec. So yeah, so let me just do the cape a little here. This. That. That right there, and there we'll have the cape. Keeping and with that, the legs is complete. Okay, I'm back, and now for the next part we're gonna make is the torso area. And before we do that, I just want to go quick over this. This is I did try my best try best to remake the toys into an actual game because you can see some of them don't exactly align with Minecraft, which I will show you later in a second with one specific piece, which is being DM. Well, I will show you later at the end, so I can compare the original and the toy. But anyway, back to the build. You want to go to the top and count, and go to the end. Put a red wool on each end like this, for one on each side, and then put diagonal around. This will make the tie. Then put 2 blocks and make this a 2x2 block like that. And now, if you want to extend this out diagonally like this, or make a diagonal like that, and basically from here you want to go down by 4, go down by 3. So 1, 2, 3 like that. Do it to the other side like this. 1, 2, 3. That this will be the start of the tie, and then you want to put 2 more right here. 1, 2, maybe some more right here. So it cuts to the end like this. Goes to the bottom like that. So sorry, I was looking at my phone, looking at my reference, so I can show it and build you guys correctly. And this will make the tie. And you want to take some yellow wool and do it in this pattern, and this will be the M. This is the best I can for the M, which I explained in my Goons video. Is not going to be exact, but I did try my best, you guys. So like that. And now for the rest of the body, you just basically want to copy what we did with the legs to the top. So, but instead of starting black, we're gonna start with white, like this. Make it 2, like that, and then some black, like that, and then some white, some more, and basically you want to copy this pattern all the way to the top. The skin, like so. All the way to the top. You don't have to fill in the holes near the armpits, but if you want, that's okay. This for the thing, it's the same time we did, and that's basically. And with that, our torso is complete. Now let's head over to the arms, which is okay. I think I'm gonna do the arms very quick. because they're basically the same thing as the shoes, which is lime terracotta instead of red. Yes, that. Let's go over, fill that out, and extend it by one. And now do the same pattern we did for the legs, which is 2, 1, 2, back. This. That. This. One. That. One some more. Right. This. Like that. And basically that's the arm. Same as the leg, same as any other build, but then again, it is quite the easiest skin you can try build. But so yeah, I'm gonna do the other arm of camo, and with that we can go to the final part, which is the head. But before that, you do a 360 in case you didn't hear why. If you get distracted, so like that. So yeah, feel free to pause. So yeah, get back to the arm, and then we'll finally move to the final part, which is the head. Okay, you can see I did the arm, which is basically the same thing. Feel free to pause and look at the pattern right here. Read 2 blocks all the way to the top. But yeah, and so the final part we're gonna be working on is the head. So basically, we're gonna start with some lime terracotta and just replace the whole bottom layer with it, like this, like that. Maybe I do it to the side. It's basically the same, which is up by 2 blocks, like this. But don't worry, we're not gonna repeat the same pattern we did because the head actually has a face and textures. So yeah. Like that. Okay. And now for starting for the front, you wanna put one line terracotta on each end, followed by 2 in the middle, like this. And then do an upside down L for each side, like this. 2 small ones on each side, like this. And then fill it up with some white wool, like that. Then fill it out with some black wool, like this, to make the glasses, to make the mask. And then put two more black wool on top, each to complete the mask. And then I want to take some green terracotta and then fill in the empty space right here. And basically, now while we're at it, from the side, you want to put a 2x2 block right here. Same right here. And this one I got the hairline. Then basically connect these two by connect the green terracotta blocks to here. And then we'll have the hairline. This. And sorry if I get out of track. I don't know. I think this is the best way for me to build lime. So, and then put a 2x2 of lime terracotta like this to the other side, like that. And on top, you always want to get some black wool and basically connect it from there to there to create the mask. And then forward the skin like that. 3, and that by 3. Or if you want, you can just go here, extend out by 3, and then put 2x2. 2 blocks of green, so lime and green wool. So yeah, and that's basically the face. basically the face. I mean, and now take some black wool and do and outside do basically a whim all the way around like this. 1, 2, 3. This one extend this all the way to around. This like that, and then do another layer, but inside and with yellow wool. Is that's the brim. Brim. That. That. And now, and with that done, our final layer is a layer of black wool to complete the hat. Look, and with this, and basically, and once we complete with this wool, we're basically almost done. But yeah, it's a really simple me to build because I don't know. I just really like the simplicity of things. Sometimes we do, yeah. I'll talk about more at the end, but yeah. But anyway, at the end, that's complete the raffle, and with that, we're basically done with the build. So yeah, so here's a little 360 just in case you don't follow my lead, but for the head, and yeah, basically we're outright done with it. So yeah, have a look at play on your back, cause we finished. Yay! Okay, with that, we're basically done with the build. So here's a little 360, just in case you didn't understand me or has messed up in some places. Feel free to pause. Sorry, I just hit a future project which I'm gonna be working on. So yeah, here's the 360 of that. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so there's a skin, and I'll post an image of the actual toy right here. Okay, so you get a comparison. But there is something that I noticed when I was building this because just like with the because yeah, because just like with the women's build, the pixels aren't exactly 1-to-1 ratio, and with that is the placement of the it's how big the mouth is in the eyes, and from and for here with the only part I managed to find that's kind of not line is the M on the hamburger shot. So basically, it's gonna be it's basically supposed to be like let me build right here. This it's supposed to be something like this, but you cannot do a 3 by put all this into here. So basically, I just try my best to simplify it the best I can to get the impression of the M right there, like that. And another side note: if you don't like using wool for your builds because it's flammable, maybe you can just make this out of concrete blocks or clay blocks. Like I don't think it would be that distracting, but it is an option just in case if you don't want to use wool all the time like that. So yeah, and basically I just really like to making simple builds like this. I know I really like making detailed builds like this Steve over here for a tutorial on that on my channel, by the way, if you want to check it out. But yeah, it's basically yeah, basically I just really like the simple things in life. It's simple style because I feel like it gives you a bit of a child and you don't have to take much time. But if you want, you can probably detail it. I don't mind. Also, another note is that with the cape right here for the back, inside, on the inside, which I know is on the actual toy, the inside of it is actually has some yellow inside, but I didn't put it in because I don't think you can see it too much. But if you want, you can just probably extend this out and put some yellow, but I don't recommend because if I make an example right here, the yellow will be like this. This is how the inside the cable will be, but my own problem is this because you can see the yellow outside. So I decided to leave that out for my build. So, and with that, yeah, thank you. With that, thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe if it helps me out. Let me know in the comments below what do you think of it and if I should continue the series because right there I'm gonna make the next McDonald's toy, which is Treaty, the wing Treaty Butts, the Elijah Treaty in with that. And so with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Oh, and let me know if you build in Minecraft Wars. So let me know with that. And with that, see you next time. Goodbye.